Good morning, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So, today we're going to be focusing on our second episode, which is Miscarriage 2. So, yeah, what transpired during the second miscarriage was that I was 6 months down the line. Went for the scans, everything was fine, enough space for the baby to grow, and it was a boy. We were both excited about it. So yes, just one day out of the blue, just a normal morning, had my breakfast and everything, medication, went to school. I was still studying that time. Got to school, and then on that particular day I was writing a test. Finished writing my test, and then when I went out of the class I started to feel a bit funny. So I was sitting next to my friend telling her, I'm just starting to feel a bit weird. It's like I'm getting a bit dizzy. So when we went for our next lecture, I was in class for about 5 minutes, and then I asked the lecturer if I could go to the bathroom. I just made it outside of the door. I just prayed that I get outside of the door. And then I fell right there. I couldn't get up. But because my friend was more aware of me not being okay, she actually came to check up on me. Thanks to you, Lulu. So she came to check up on me, and that was the last time I could actually stand up for the next 3 days. And it was the most embarrassing moment of my life because everybody was looking at this girl that fell at school. All the attention was on me, and I don't like to be the center of attention. But nevertheless, yeah, ambulances were called, or the lecturers were there. Everybody was sent home immediately because they were scared that the baby might just come anytime. I wasn't bleeding. Very funny, I wasn't bleeding. So yeah, we went to hospital, and but what I noticed is that I literally could feel my soul leaving my body and coming back again. And there would come a time again where I would feel my soul leaving my body, and I would come again. It's like a shock. You come back. You understand? So I went to the hospital. It was Stellenbosch Hospital. And then they said, no, 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 no. This is way out of our control. We need to transfer her immediately to PAL. When I got to PAL, they said, this is too much for us. We need to transfer her to Tigerberg. But then Tigerberg did not have a bed for me, so they kept me at PAL. Nevertheless, all the surgeries were cancelled, and they booked theater for me. So when they did the scan to check where the baby is, what is going on, because I'm not bleeding, they saw no baby in my tummy. And everybody was panicking as to where the child is, because I have my book. The scans are in the book. Everything shows that I am pregnant. But nevertheless, and then it just happened that he fell in between my indigestion parts. He fell, so they quickly had to rush me to theater because I was bleeding internally. So basically what the doctors told me was that I am between life and death. They needed to operate as soon as possible. I couldn't get up, I couldn't do anything. I was in the most excruciating pain ever. I was then taken to theater. I remember seeing my family there. It was so blurred. I remember seeing my family there, and I also see baby daddy. Yeah, he was there. I went into theater. When I came out, touched my tummy, first thing I noticed is this huge bandage thingy over my stomach with the most excruciating pain. So the next day, when they cleaned the wound, I actually noticed that the operation is right through my stomach. So which means every time I look down, I'm gonna look into this scar. I was discharged from hospital after about 3 days. All the doctors could not believe that I made it out because I was basically gone. I was ice cold. My color was changing. It was bad, guys. It was bad. And after the operation, then I was admitted into the ICU. Yeah. So I was admitted into the ICU. After some time, couple of days, discharged. Yeah, life went on. Life went on. 2 months down the line. 2 months down the line, baby daddy buys a car. When he's done buying a car, about a few weeks after that, I could see the behavior is not normal. Okay, and then next thing I know, I'm dumped. And there's someone else in the picture. It was so painful because I started my life with this person, which is it's my mistake that I made. And like I say, I take full responsibility for the mistakes that I made because I met him at his lowest when nobody was even interested, like deeply interested in him. But when things started to happen for him, and then everybody just started to be there, everybody just started to wanna be with him and stuff. A yellow bone was in the picture. 2 weeks after that, I see her on his statuses. My mom and everybody had his number. They saw it. It was not nice, guys. It was not nice. So yeah, that's how he actually dumped me. But then I just prayed to God, and you know what? As painful as it was, I thank Him for one thing, because that breakup led me to God. That breakup led me to pray. That breakup led me to know more about the things of God. So for that, I am grateful to Him. Really, really, I am. That is one thing I would say. He pushed me to know who God is, and God removed him out of my life to know who He is in my life, to actually see what matters most. So yes, a few months, if not 4, and then he started to make contact with me. I was actually surprised why. He started to make contact with me, wants to talk to me and stuff. And then it transpired that the lady's cheating on him. I don't want to say it, but karma is a bitch. So yes, she was cheating on him. Didn't take it to her because he's not used to it. It's not something that I would do to him. So yeah, the lady cheated on him.